Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Mr. Ambaprasad R Nerlikar, and he will talk about organic farming, farm to customer. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon and namaste. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are
Hello.
audible. Please
Yeah.
proceed. Please
Okay.
proceed, sir.
Okay. Sure. This is basically I am a practicing organic farmer, and so I'll just be talking about my journey also, which is uh, as the page suggests, from farm to the customer. Uh, what we are doing is actually we are growing our own. Uh, I'm more into natural farming, and we have a basket of products. We go in for mixed cropping, and also it's a total what like you say, it's an integrated farm which involves agriculture, then horticulture, some amount of dairy, and all allied things which go along with it, including a couple of beekeeping bee boxes. So this is my second time here, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself. We started off our journey in organic farming around 15 years ago. Prior to that, we were irregular farmers, and from that time, we started doing organic farming. And the challenge was that, in spite of knowing that we are doing poison-free products and farming, we had to go and sell it in the open market, which was not so appealing to us because after all the efforts we put, if we are again put together with the chemical people getting the same rates, there was no point in taking all this trouble. So eventually, around 10 years ago, we decided to do our own marketing. And as per keeping that in mind, first let me tell you that I live in Belgaum, which is a district place in Karnataka, bordering Goa and Maharashtra. And my farm is in the same district, but around 50 kilometers from Belgaum. So we decided to start our own marketing in Belgaum because I am anyway based in Belgaum. So 10 years ago we started this journey. The first crop which I had was papaya, and literally that was sold by word of mouth. Customers used to come and take, and then taking inspiration from the fact that we were falling short of produce. We decided that we can expand and go for a bigger basket of produce. So at that point of time, WhatsApp was also gaining ground. So what we did was we started off with WhatsApp group specifically for this thing for selling. We named our venture VenuMangal Organics. Belgaum was earlier known as VenuGram. So that Venu and VenuMangal Organics was the thing which started off. And as of now, we are around 3 WhatsApp groups with 600-700 members, out of which only around 50 are active. But that is also more than sufficient for a farm of my size. and customer base is slowly increasing. And it is, I can say that it is quite stable now because we are doing this since last 10 years. The same customers are still with us and new ones are adding. And all this is done without any actual advertisement, only by word of mouth and whatever the customer gives reviews to others. So they get it done through that. Whatever we do is. So our model right now is we grow around 20 varieties of vegetables on an average, 15 to 20 varieties of vegetables, out of which 6, 7 are leafies, some are tubers, and the other are regular vegetables. We try to incorporate exotics also when and if possible. And all of this is done in open farm. There is no greenhouse, no shade net, nothing. So by that, right now, market. So the number of the way we go about this is we have a organic farmer bazaar every Tuesday uh, at our place here. We post a list of whatever is available on Sunday, and then customers order what they require on WhatsApp. Then we have Tuesday morning we harvest water as per the order plus some extras for walk-in customer. All of that is brought to Belgaum, and by 6 o'clock we start our market, and it gets over by 9:30. I'm very happy to say that whatever we harvest is totally sold off. Many times we are quite short of material, and like I said earlier, we are very dedicated customer family who have been with us in our journey for the past 9, 10 years. So that I think vouches for the what do you say quality of the produce also. Uh, we try to we ask our customers to visit our farm as and when possible so that they can confirm for themselves that whatever is sold in Belgaum is growing on the farm. And the thing to note here is that mine is a single source farm, single farm. I don't procure vegetables and grains from other farmers. So whatever is available in the store in the form of vegetables is all coming from my farm. Along with vegetables, I grow some fruits also. There is papaya, there is guava, then there is sitafal, then lemon, lime, banana. I got around 4 varieties of bananas and uh, mangoes also. I have around 10 varieties of mangoes. So all of that together constitutes a sufficient enough basket for the people here. Vegetables, and then other than the regular vegetables, we have drumstick also. Uh, and in terms of value addition, we have drumstick leaf powder along with that. Recently, have started getting star soap, Lakshman fir also. It has started yielding now, and I'm happy to say that I have inquiries from Bangalore uh, for the leaf as well as the fruit because it is used as decoction for health benefits. So that is the main thing for marketing, like I said, is trying to grow your own things in that aspect, we are totally into mixed farming. For our organic farmer to be successful, he has to see that he has access to his own market. He cannot depend on others for his for marketing his produce because eventually he has to have his own customer base, and then it might seem a bit difficult in the beginning. The sales will be less, whatever. But once once you have your customer base, you need not worry. If your produce is good and you give them consistent quality, customers are always there. And there is a huge gap between demand and supply in genuine organic products. There are a lot of startups coming up, people coming up with shops. Unfortunately, they rely on diverse sources, and eventually, many times they cannot sustain. Most of the shops get closed within first 1 or 2 years. But if an organic farmer is doing his own marketing, he can grow whatever he sells. He'll know what sells. And another advantage of direct marketing is you can sell whatever is there on the farm, even if it is in very little nominal quantity. As an example, here in our area, they consume dandelion leaves. It is called hakkarki in Karnataka. Usually, it is considered a weed, even though it has got a lot of health benefits. So even if there is, say, very little, half a kg or a kg of that also, I am assured of having it sold here, which is not possible if you are dealing with the wholesale market or with the open market. And then the size of my farm is around 20 acres. All of it is all of it is irrigated, and I have a basket of products. Like I said, in cereals, we grow rice, jawar, wheat. In wheat, I have got three varieties: the regular charbati wheat, then emmer wheat, which is considered to be low gluten, and then black wheat also. In pulses, we have got pigeon pea, then there is moong, there is urad, there is cowpea, all these things. We grow sugarcane also. We give you some of it to the sugar factories. The rest of it is processed into jaggery, which is 100% organic, not the branded natural kind of thing. Because sugarcane is organic and the whole process of making jaggery is also organic. We have 1 kg lumps, and then there is powder, there is granules, then there is liquid jaggery syrup, which is called kakwi in our local language, which is considered a very good source of calcium, phosphorus, and iron. So that is also there. And after that, many times I keep on repeating myself. If you have your own market, you can sell whatever grows. So during the summer seasons, we actually sell sugarcane juice also. And I'm happy to say that there is quite a bit of demand for juice directly to our customers. It is bottled in 1 liter bottles and then sent along with the vegetables to their homes. Point to note is that we have got a delivery service also. We have tied up with a delivery partner. So whatever is ordered on WhatsApp, if the customer doesn't collect it from us, it is sent to their location. That is a very convenient way of doing things. Actually, this concept became very popular. That is one good thing which has happened. So end to end from farm to we are actually now from farm to the what do you say plate kind of outfit right now. There's a lot of things we can do, still do in future as part of this direct marketing only. We are planning to start a agro-tourism kind of thing. We initially we start off with the day packages and then move on to depending on the response, we can move on to what do you call it, stayovers. Just recently, and this whole concept is gaining popularity now. So just recently, there is a very old college here, Lingaraj College, run by the KLE um, institutes. They had a certificate course for BA students in organic farming. So around 60, 70 students along with the professors visited the farm. They spent half a day at the farm trying to understand our practices um, in growing also and then in marketing also. I think it was quite useful for them. We get some more inquiries like that for that. So in the diversification, we are growing food. We are growing fodder for our cattle, and then there are on the boundaries we are growing timber, and um, it's, we can say that the timber is useful in all the farm activities, uh, whether it is for the building the house or then even if it is bamboo, then it is used in staking the plants because we grow a lot of wines also, like rich gourd, bottle gourd, and all of those. Tomato. So we actually don't need to purchase from outside. As far as possible, everything should be enough for any organic farmer. We most of the times, maximum times, we use our own formulations, which are either cow urine, gaumutra based, or then enzyme based. So maximum number of things is done in house. Wherever possible, seed is conserved and reused. But sometimes, to be very honest, some of the times we have to use hybrids from the market. Um, as far as possible, we try and get untreated seed, or else then we what we call is Bija Samskara we do on that with cow urine, cow dung, and ash and all of those, and then use the seed. We so like I said now, I think I covered most of the topics which I wanted to. I'll take any questions if there are.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your talk. It was very informative. I will take up the questions now, sir. The first
Yeah,
question is, mm, what are some common challenges organic farmers face during the transition period?
the, the first, I think it's a misconception when people uh, think that during transition there are huge losses. Uh, if we have, uh, just let me say that if we are going into organic farming, we have to have our own cattle because the cow dung is going to add so much to your farm. Green manuring is another thing. Challenges, other than those challenges, are first getting the idea into your head that you are going to go in for organic farming. Production may dip a little bit in the initial years. During those times, for the first 1 or 2 years, till the soil becomes quite healthy, we can use some of the products available in the market which are certified organic. When I started off 15 years ago, I used to use EM solution, effective microorganisms. You might have heard of that. It is still available in the market. It was developed by a Japanese researcher, and it's very good. And it's 100% organic. That is it. Other than that, like I said earlier, the main challenge is once you grow it as organic, maybe there is a bit lesser yield. And then again, if you don't have a market for that, and if you cannot sell it at a premium, you are again have to go to the open market and sell it at throwaway prices, which depends on the overall market scenario at the time. So this is basic. This is sustenance of his income level till he can, like we say, be stable in his soil should also become stable, and then his income should also be stable.
Okay, sir. I'll take up the next question. What certifications are required for a farm to be officially recognized as organic in India?
There are there is the government website, APEDA, and there are quite a number of firms which are registered there, and then you can approach them. Then there are various levels of certificate also. There is NPOP, NOP, and then if you want to export, you have to go for USDA also. Uh, or else the government nowadays has started the PGS system also, which is participatory guarantee scheme. A group of farmers can do that. There will be one agency which will come and overlook things. For us, we had gone with reliable organic certification agency of Bangalore. That is enough for us because all our produce we sell locally. So if some reseller wants like mostly our jaggery goes to resellers, other things we sell by ourselves. So if they want some certification, then for them for their sake actually we have to go for certification, and the fees are nominal, negotiable, and every year it is renewable. First 3 years is the in conversion period, like they say IC1, IC2, IC3. Fourth year onwards, certified organic, and every year there is regular audit. Uh, I'm quite happy to say that we were certified by a good agency. They used to come every year, take samples, look into our processes. That was a good thing because we used to also learn things and whatever is happening around.
Okay. How difficult and costly is it for small scale farmers to get organic certification?
No, it is not costly. That bit is not costly. Small scale, if you are talking of around 2 acres to 4 acres, which is 2.5 acres, is considered small scale now, 1 hectare and below. If he's spending around, if he goes through the PGS thing, it is hardly 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. If he goes through a private party also, and if there are 5 6 farmers who come together individually, not as a group, then they can negotiate the pricing and they can get it. The whole thing will be done at below 10,000 rupees per farmer per year. That's why I said that when he's spending that 10,000 rupees, he should be able to get a premium for his produce, a premium price for his produce, which will offset the amount of fees he is paying or the trouble he is taking to prove that he is organic. Unfortunately, in India, The person who is using chemicals and killing of the planet does not get any to prove what he is doing. But the person who is not doing all those things has to pay from his own pocket and prove that he is organic. This is an irony, but that is how we are living now. So we can't help it.
Okay.
And let me add that there is no government support for marketing. So if anybody thinks that he is getting certified, he'll get marketing support. There is nothing like that.
Okay. Are there government schemes or subsidies that support organic certification, sir?
Now there are quite a few. The state government will give some, the central government will give some, or else indirectly also, like they have subsidies for compost structures. They have subsidies for animal husbandry. They have subsidies for what do you say, the cow sheds. Then there is subsidies for biogas, uh, because the slurry which comes out of it is an enhanced organic manure. That way they are there. Personally, I I don't take any kind of subsidies because the paperwork involved and the amount of running around, I don't think it is worth it.
Okay. What natural alternatives are used for fertilizer and pest controls in organic farming?
That there are a lot of them for increasing the fertility of the soil. The first rule which we follow is no burning, no agriculture waste is burnt. Everything is either composted in our compost pits or just left in the on the soil. If it is a long-term crop like banana or horticulture crops or sugarcane, uh, whatever weeds and everything which are removed from the soil, we don't throw them out. We just spread them in the same place, just seeing that they don't regrow. That is the first basic thing. Second thing is we have a lot of green manure in crops. The famous ones are there is dhencha, then there is uh, sesbania, then there is sunham, which is called sanabi here in Karnataka. Those are very good green manures, which add a lot of biomass to the soil also, and they are nitrogen fixing because of their nodules and all of that. That is there. Then, if you have what is a lot of boundaries, you can plant glycidia along the boundaries and just chop and drop. And glycidia helps in control of rats and mice also, and so it is a dual purpose. And for organic certification, there one of the rules is there should be a buffer zone around a farm uh, with the other farmers in and around you who are maybe practicing chemical farming. So this live bund, which is formed because of trees, and then there has to be a trench and all of that. We can make use of that wasteland for growing these kind of crops like Glycidia or I have planted actually the regular wild hibiscus around my in one section of whole one boundary of my farm, which I find is it grows very fast. I can chop and drop as much as I want. In sugarcane, we don't burn the trash. We don't remove it out of the farm also after the harvest. We just see that it is spread evenly, little bit here and there, and then we spray it with cow dung slurry, or then my personal favorite is it is called the garbage enzyme or bioenzyme nowadays, which is made using any fruit or vegetable. one part, 3 parts of that, 1 part of jaggery, and 10 parts of water. This is very effective in decomposing this biomass. Plus, it is a very good plant tonic and a pesticide and fungicide also. You can make different. You can make enzymes from different fruits and these things for different purposes. So if you make it from what do you call the bale tree, which we offer to Shiva, that is very good. That is a very good fungicide. Then I have enzymes made with ginger and garlic also, which I use as the repellent for aphids and mites. They give very good control. Then normally the caterpillars and all, if they are in a younger stage, they are taken care of by the enzyme. The other thing I do is, like I said in the beginning, if it is possible, you should have at least one cow on your farm, because the urine which we get from that, I what you can say, uh, the neem leaves and everything, I get it crushed on just nominally crushed, and I put it in a can of cow urine. I leave it there for around a week or 10 days, and then that is diluted with water in the ratio of 1 is to 20 and sprayed. It acts as a natural fertilizer also and an excellent pesticide. The major thing here is not to kill the what do you call, the beneficial insects also. We try to make that should be done. Then you should have a lot of trees or plants which are um, taller than your crops in and around the farm also, so that the birds come and sit there. And we see a lot of owls also in our farms at night, because there is a lot of trees and plants around. They take care of the mice, and the birds take care of a lot of caterpillars and all of that. So this everything is an integrated way of doing things. You need to spend around 2 to 3 years doing this. After that, I think the farm will take care of itself with minimum interference from the humans.
Okay. What are the biggest hurdle in taking organic produce from farm to the final customer?
The thing here is the pricing is one thing. Then customer mentality or psychology, which you can say. The first question, the first hurdle, usually which is faced by farmers who go into direct marketing, is why is your produce costlier than the market? For that, actually, you have to be patient, and the customer has to use your produce, and automatically, I think a lot of them will come to know of the difference in taste, quality, quantity, everything. So eventually they'll come to you, but initially these things happen. And another mistake which farmers generally make is that they price their produce according to the market. If it is fluctuating, then there is a problem dealing with things, because the market is fluctuating. What we are following for the past 10 years is uniform pricing throughout the year, all vegetables, and we are at very much at par with the market in our city now. So all our vegetables we are selling at 60 rupees a kg, which is many times lesser than the actual market which is going around. But it is flat throughout the year. And all the leafy vegetables we are still selling at 10 rupees a bunch, which is again very attractive pricing. But I think that if you have and the more important thing here is he should not concentrate on one or two crops. If he is going to the market to sell things, he should at least have four or five items which the customer wants to buy. One or two items, customer definitely will go some other. Eventually, lose your market and loss.
Okay, I'll move on to the next question, sir. How does packing and branding affect customer choice in the organic market?
Yeah, that is. Uh, Earlier it was not so conscious, but nowadays because of all the other players entering into the market, but actually not producers. They are just what do you say, aggregators and marketers. So branding is essential because your customer should know from where it is coming. But it can be very nominal also. We have our own stickers which we just put on our produce, and it will contain the name of the firm and additional information and our certification number also for anybody who wants to refer it anywhere. Packaging has to be nice because then only it can sustain in transport, and cleanliness and hygiene is maintained with good packaging. Anybody who's going to buy from me, basically it is a food item. So without packing, the hygiene and things cannot be so properly maintained. And we have to be careful also about what we are giving the customer in terms of quality. So packaging, I say, is very important. You can use normal nominal packaging. Right now, we are using recyclable plastic packing because other packing is costly, and everything regarding the customer comes to the point of pricing only. So we have to have a balance between both the pricing as well as the quality which we give the customer.
Okay. Is organic farming economically sustainable for small and marginal farmers, sir?
Definitely, it is actually very sustainable. Uh, for small farmers, actually, it is very good. Is what my experience tells me. If he is a farmer with say around 2 hectares of land or 1 hectare, small and marginal comes under that, and if he can grow his own basket of produce, and if he can sell it directly, he'll definitely 100% make more money than what he'll get by monocropping and selling it to some what we call agent or going to the wholesale market. And because if there are two or three people in his house who can work for say around 2 to 3 hours only per day, I think he'll make more money than a what do you call a farmer 3 times, 4 times his size. Because whatever he grows, he can sell directly. He makes direct profit on that. He is very competitive because it is his own produce. He can decide his own price, and then yeah, I think his standard of living will be actually very nice because first thing is he'll be making money. Second thing is he himself will be eating good poison-free food, which will eventually add to his health and overall his what you say well-being of him and his family. The our customer feedback is that a lot of people come and tell us that our trips to the doctors have reduced. I don't know what that is, but they come and tell us vegetables and everything. At least they buy exclusively from us, and I think it is actually a very good thing for small and marginal farmers to go the organic way.
Okay. What are the most in-demand organic products in India today?
In demand, vegetables and fruits are always in demand. And now, because of social media and everything, the oils are getting lot of what do you say, space, the cold press oils and all those things, the effects of filtered oils or processed oils on your health, on your heart, on your gut, everything. Research is also helping you with that. That and that Indian households, which is consumed in quite, I say, sufficiently large quantities. Oil is consumed in quite large quantities. That is there when there is people are a lot of people are shifting to jaggery instead of sugar because of the processing and chemical things which are used in sugar. Unfortunately, here also there is marketing going free where it is labeled as natural jaggery. Customers don't understand that there is huge difference between what that is labeled there and what is actually organic. Plus, I go to these malls and everywhere, they sell jaggery which is branded as chemical free. Maybe the jaggery is chemical free, but definitely the sugar cane which was grown is not chemical free. So customers have to be aware of this also. And sometimes there are fads going around. Around 2 years ago, we had a huge fad for millet. Now it has come down now. But oil and jaggery and vegetables, these things I think are always going to be there at the top of the customer's mind. And fruit.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions on behalf of
Okay.
agricultureinformation.com. We like to thank Mr. Amar Prasad for the talk and for answering the question. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, sir.